Livestock News, brought to you by Kansas Pork Association, assisting producers and informing consumers.
Good morning and welcome back to the show. We're at the 2012 Kansas State Swine Days here on the campus, actually in the Alumni Center. We're joined by Jeremiah. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you.
We had Jeremiah and his dad on, about 2 years ago?
Something so.
Like that. So this is probably my fourth year to cover the Swine Days. And Jeremiah, you've done some research this year and you've got a poster up. So let's talk about your research.
Well, the research that we're presenting today at Swine Day and as well as the poster, in terms of my research, most of that is involved in the feed processing side of things, particularly pelleting diets. Obviously, with the increased prices or increased cost of grain, feed costs are up, and we want to get everything out of that feed that we possibly can, and that's where pelleting comes in. We've done a lot of pelleting research in the past. We're pretty aware of a lot of the effects of pelleting on growth performance, but we haven't done as much with some of these new alternative ingredients, how the distiller's grains and wheat middlings, how they interact with the pelleting process, and that's what a lot of my research has been about, and the quality of the pellets. You know, just because you're making a pellet, if it crumbles apart before it gets to the feeder, you know, are you still getting the response from the pellet?
Now, diet change? I mean, is this a change from the way we've been feeding swine in the past?
Most definitely. Many years ago, you know, before I was studying swine nutrition, I look back reading all those papers and learning how it was. It's extremely different now than it has been in the past. And even since I have been studying swine nutrition, every year there's something new. Whether it's new ingredients introduced or a change in ingredients. Maybe a change in the quality of distiller's grains. You know, just because we've always had them doesn't mean they're going to stay the same quality.
Variances as far as what we're feeding the swine. I mean, are there variances? You brought up distiller grains. Mm-hmm. The quality of the distiller grains may be different, you know, each time you get them. How important is it to maintain that consistent diet of the same quality?
You know, it's always important to maintain a high quality diet. And a lot of times the easiest way to do that is to constantly be testing your ingredients. You know, for example, in the past, distiller's grains have had a high fat quality or a high fat percentage, whereas now a lot of ethanol plants are spinning out the fat, and a lot of maybe producers and nutritionists might not be aware if there's, you know, the energy, the fat in or aren't in there. So if you continuously test your ingredients, and maybe if you have a bad crop of corn, soy meal that might have lower protein or something like that, it's really just important to be aware of what you're feeding and adjust the diet accordingly.
In the last minute we have here together, something that producers should take away from the research you did?
To summarize some of the main points of my research, you definitely get the growth benefit from pelleting diets that we've always known about. However, if you don't have a good quality pellet, so for example, if you have a lot of fines in the diet with those pellets, you will not get maximum amount of feed efficiency. So it's really important to focus on the quality of your pellet. And think about how ingredients will tie into that. Wheat middlings might help improve the quality of a pellet, where distiller's grains might worsen the quality a little bit. So better quality pellet would get you better benefits in feed efficiency.
Well, when we talk about better feed efficiency, it's always about putting pounds on and recouping those dollars once you get to market.
Right.
And basically what you're saying is quality pays off in the end.
I would definitely agree. You're getting, when you have good quality pellets, you are getting everything out of that pellet that you can, and that's what's most important. The feed that you're putting in those pigs, you need to get everything out of it that you can.
Perfect. Jeremiah, thank you for your time. It's very nice to meet you. Good luck to you.